This segment of the Atomic Power Racing Hour is presented by Dirt Track Digest. DTD is the most popular forum for dirt track racing in the Northeast. To get involved in the conversation, visit dirttrackdigest.com.
Caution flags have marred the opening circuits of the 50-lap season finale here at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway. Since the race is not yet to halfway, the field will double up for this restart, with Dean Ferry still out in front, with Tim Sears Jr., who is carrying one of our onboards, on the outside. It's each battle for their first tour win of the season.
Ready to refire side by side. Dean Ferry early on the loud hammer. They're not going to call the restart back, though, and the 99 is back out in front. Tim Sears makes a big move entering turn number 1, though. Gets up by the right rear quarter panel of the 99, unable to get by him. The top 3 able to break away. Good battle on for position number 4. Down the inside, Greg Ballier, the 25. Mark Rayner upstairs. Dale Caswell has already moved himself into position number 8. That would easily give him the championship tonight, but he must tread lightly because he does need to finish. Into the race lead goes Tim Sears Jr. in the 3T. What a power move on the outside of the racetrack, able to take away the lead from Dean Ferry. Ferry now falling back into the clutches of Phil Potts. Meanwhile, for 4th, Mark Rayner has been able to get back by Greg Bellier, and here comes Dale Caswell once again. Caswell, who has been picking off a car a lap, even better than that after he started back in position 11, has been doing a great job as the leader is already bearing down on the back of the field. And Richard Risen just in front of him is slowing. So is Rich Riggs. It gets hairy for the race leader. Sears able to get by, but once again starts to show some smoke on the back of the 3T. Tiptoes underneath the inside of racing, but the caution is out. Yellow out on the speedway for debris. And we're under caution for the 3rd time tonight with our 3rd different race leader.
With debris on the front stretch slowing the event once again, check out what race leader Tim Sears Jr. had to say when asked to predict what the track would do in the feature.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, every time we've been here, the first time it was rubbered up really fast, and then the next time we were here, it was really slow and slippery. So, I mean, we've had kind of the best of both worlds, but tonight it looks like it's going to be pretty fast.
Field set to bring it back to life, and a little bit of contact. Phil Potts gets into the back of race leader Tim Sears Jr. and wrinkles up the left rear quarter panel. We're back underway, but that was certainly interesting. We already saw smoke coming out of the back of the 3T. If it was cosmetic related, this could be even worse. Back out in front, the 3T drives away. Dean Ferry rides in 2nd, but Phil Potts is right there. So too Dale Caswell, who started back in 11th, needs to finish 19th or better and has already run up to 4th. The good news for him, only 20 cars remain out on the track, so in all likelihood, we'll have the championship sewn up. He is probably unaware of that, though, as 2nd through 4th are all tightly knit together, entering turn number 3. Phil Potts puts it down to the inside. Potts, the driver from Frankfort, Ontario, has been doing a great job at the Brighton Speedway this year. An issue right now, caution is out for Brandon Gregory in the 4X out of Trenton, Ontario, who is making his first Go Nuclear Tour start of the season.
While the 4X was slowing in turns 3 and 4, Shane Tadde's had trouble slowing for the caution, and after contact with Kaylee Weiss' 77, officials surveyed the car and determined there was too much damage.
Once again, Phil Potts stalking the race leader right on the rear Nerf bars as they get back underway. Sears and Ferry will battle into turn number 1, but Ferry's car unable to rotate, and Sears is back out in front comfortably. Now a battle on for 3rd. Dale Caswell looks to the inside of the 29 of Phil Potts. They go down to the bottom of turn number 3. Boy, Caswell can really get the drive off the bottom of the corners. Brockville Speedway reconfigured a few years ago. Up until that point, you couldn't run the bottom in any style of race car. Now you can get a drive off the bottom, especially late in long events. Problem for the leader. Tim Sears Jr. goes up over the banking and is fallen back to 4th. Dean Ferry takes the race lead back. What has gone wrong with the race leader? He goes over the banking again in turn number 2. Issue for Tim Sears Jr. Sears just waiting to get back on the banking. It's very muddy back there. Finally gets back on in about 14th place, but obviously an issue on the 3T. Tim Sears Jr. handing the race lead back, and here comes Phil Potts going to the inside of Dean Ferry for the top spot. Dale Caswell there as well. Caswell peeks to the inside. Phil Potts missed this spot in the corner. Potts went up the speedway, and Caswell was able to get back by. The leaders are in lap traffic. Ferry goes up high. Comes off the corner, and here comes Caswell to the inside. Caswell, 3 wide, takes the lead away. What a move by Dale Caswell as cars are going pit side. And into second goes Phil Potts. Greg Bellier's in third, and here comes Junior Peters into fourth. And just like that, race leader Dean Ferry has fallen back to fifth. Unbelievable. Without a doubt, things happen fast here at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway, and your luck can change in a hurry. Boy, Caswell's put a full straightaway on second place, Phil Potts. Greg Bellier runs in third. And I tell you what, Greg Bellier is a driver you got to keep an eye on right now. Caution is out on the speedway, an issue on the racetrack, but incredible to see the way this is breaking down, and we're not even halfway. Dale Caswell from 11th to 1st, trying to lock up the championship in style tonight.